Alright, hello everybody, this is Demon coming back for another round of Final Fantasy XIV. So, in the previous episode, flying back to the dock because we have the ability to fly, so why the hell would I ever use a stupid boat? But more importantly, we had Eorzeea, I guess you can say volunteered us to go underneath Bismarck to try to clean up the, yeah, we're just gonna clean them up. You guys know the drill. It's only a couple of us can actually swim underwater. It makes sense, I guess, in its own way. Good prying. Do you have prying from various angles? Sausage monocle. Good. Got one of them. Good deal prying from her. Sausage monocle. No. I know Alice supposed to be on the other side. I don't know if we go over there to talk to her. I definitely will go over there after this. Speak to Eorzeans. You will hear in a second. I actually want to see if she's over there on the other side. We're right near the edge, so worst comes to worst, I fly up. Said she was supposed to be over on this side. I'm just quite curious, because I know you can talk to all the AI, so I'm just like, yeah, maybe we can talk to her. Okay, I don't see her over here. Where the hell did she go? She did jump in, right? Well, she did. I don't see her. Who the hell knows? Oh, there she is. I was discussing, I pray I will not be required to attend to any other matters of personal hygiene. Power to breathe underwater seems most convenient. At the Kojin might be sure to grant me it when we return to Source. Swim after all. Yeah, it will work. I was saying this one out, but it did seem more perfect for those of you with the Kojin's blessing to handle it. I take it you finished? Would you please keep an eye on Thank your origin? I'm still not convinced they're alright. And efforts are most sincerely appreciated. I will inform Bismarck that we may depart without further delay. Much, much better. Thank you, little neighbors. I remember a long time ago, nothing did this favor for me. So when I chose the spot for my slipper, he came and made a home on my back. Ken was his name. When I grew itchy, I stirred, but he was not afraid. No, he asked me what was wrong. I told him what the creatures claimed to my belly, and he dove into the water and helped me. He was my friend. He told me he wished to live in peace, away from the people and their wars. This I understood. I treasure our time together, brief though it was, brief though it always is, but I remember him, how he laughed when we flew. I remember when he slept. I too slept that day, many days since. But the light fades and the darkness returns. Ken sleeps within my memory. He laughs, and together we fly. I am here. I am awake. It was good to speak, and we heard again. Shame others cannot understand me. If thou art willing to learn, I will gladly teach thee the language of man. Thank you, little friend, but this time I grant you a request. First, I will take flight to cleanse my body and prepare the dive will be swift, and I would not have you stuck by errant debris. So this island was named for a man. How easily the past is forgotten. It passed not even 100 years ago, yet the truth has slipped from history like so many grains of sand. Might I have some explanation of what he just said, or shall we all stand above making vague and mysterious allusions? While he maketh ready to deliver us to our destination, Bismarck bade us wait for him on the shore of Calusia. That's all. I feel as though there was more of it. Yeah, there was, but I have no bearing on the task at hand. I should be glad to share the rest with you anon. Fine, later then. Watch out, Alfna. She's within striking distance. Bismarck requires time to prepare. Might I suggest a short respite for Eorzeans and Thancred in particular? For I know such thing and a picture of perfect health. Mine was but a momentary lapse of concentration. Not worry, not on my account. Mustn't push yourself so. Please rest for me. Alright, if you insist. You too, Hydaelyn. You've been running yourself ragged. Yes, ma'am. But I feel fine. Fine. In that case, I leave the old men in your care. The rest of us will meet you at the split hole anon. Oh, what advice, never let it show. She realized she struck a nerve, she remembers. By the God, she remembers. In that case, if we must be made to rest, I know a place to sullen that's better for it the most. Come with me. Oh, God. Oh, with age comes wisdom, or so I pray. We might as well see, we would want our elderly knees to give out. Well, I mean, your elderly knees. To hear her speak, you'd think I'm on my deathbed. By the 12, I wish that girl wouldn't worry so much. Thy accountant's bellies I was, Master Thancred. Sure, I don't know what you mean. Let the record show that I am here under protest. Though I can't say I mind the view. And if the abundance of anglers is any indication, even an amateur might land an impressive catch. Shall we try our hands at it? Help someone, quickly. It's Nightshade. We were attacked on the road from Star and barely escaped with me life. Suppose we might have predicted this. Manual help for free, thank you. If I recall it correctly, Nightshade is a local band of outlaws. I doubt they'll trouble us over much, no more than they already have by interrupting our relaxation at any rate. He was ambushed, I ran, but my friend, he weren't fast enough. Why the hell are you saying that in, like, so many bad grammar sentences? Uneducated. Undereducated. I can't say much. He not speak English once in a while, so it don't matter for me. I've learned that this though, if there's anything that I've guaranteed in my life, it's the fact that every time I sit here and speak English to different people in person, none of them can understand me. So at this point, I'm just like, you know what, I might as well just learn a new language. That way, at least I feel like I'm doing something promoted. All save on Miss Green appear on Hond. Can you believe this? I don't even have anything worth stealing. Never fear, Nightshade ain't no match for the god. Fortunately, this one wasn't clever enough to bring support. These two have matters well in hand by the looks of it. Oh no, I will not forget this kindness. May we meet again. Whoa. You, my lady. Don't tell me we just deprived that poor fellow the honor of being rescued by the Warrior of Darkness. We had no idea you were in the area. Fancy meeting again so soon, eh? I believe I even recognize your companion. Ah, yes, from your firm. You had a message for the Crystal Exarch, did you not? It's good to see you back on your feet and on patrol, no less. No, it's nothing as official as that. Strictly speaking, we were off duty. But as we had a free moment, we thought we'd give a few of the less traveled roads a look. The guard doesn't have enough hands to patrol them regularly, you see. That's Admiral. There are a few so devoted to the duty in Lakeland or beyond. Well, we've been talking about it for a while, and I don't are satisfied with just seeing out our service. Feels like we could be doing more, like we should be doing more. It's all about having the will to help your fellow man and resolve to see it through. I mean, you're the excitable one. Milady, I got bailed her the other day, couldn't get my words out. Name's Vonod, milady, I'm with God, but I don't just want to protect Lakeland, I want to protect the lot, just like the Warriors of Light. Sadly our duties prevent us from venturing too far from our own little corner of Norvrant. What we'd really like to do is travel to better ourselves and go where the need is greatest. Everyone has to start somewhere, don't they? For now, if we can stop Nightshade from robbing the odd fisherman, then that's what we'll do. Well, a few cheers of the first, do you think? They want not for spirit, 'tis but a pity they draw inspiration from a clouded wellspring. Yet it avail us not to fret in idleness. We must needs press on if we are to bring Elidibus' schemes to light. Painting at the men which a pretend are being made to serve at Ascian ends. Have it directly, but the right. People need heroes. And they're gone. Okay. Beneath the surface. Well, from what it looks like. Now, respite was cut short. I say we are all eager to avail ourselves of such knowledge as the ruins may hold. Aye, and I doubt further contemplation of Elidibus' mechanizations will be conducive to relaxation. May as well make for the split hole now. Trying to remember. Is there a dungeon coming up? I feel like there is. But I question it. It's gotta be yeah, there has to be a dungeon coming up. How right am I? Dab, 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 dab. So much of our spy, did you actually enjoy? Half a moment? We rested, didn't we, Hydaelyn? Escaping Bismarck, so it doesn't take this long to shake off a few of those loose stones. Rather earlier, so you did as you were told. Yes. Perhaps we ought to have clarified what Bismarck meant by a short while. To this mind, our whole lives might be as a blink of an eye. That's kinda true. Our present, now we need but wait Bismarck's coming. This time, pray make ready. Damn headphones. I love headsets. Oh, I was right. It is a dungeon. God damn it. How long? Less than 5. Not bad. Alright, so I think we're just under 20 minutes. So, just under 20. Works for me, works for me. Again, this is one I haven't played for a while. And it's not like Realm Reborn, which is really easy. Heaven Ward, which is, for the most part, there wasn't really too much complex stuff. Stormblood had a little bit more, but not nearly as much. But they really start messing with Shadowbringers. So, jump cut for you guys. And we'll get ready to do the Duty Finder for Anamnesis, Anyder. Alma Mater. I can't say these words. They are too complicated for my oversensitive mind. So, jump cut, and we'll come back to it, guys. Alright, everybody. Took a little bit longer than 5 minutes. Took closer to almost 20. As you can see from the giant time lapse, which I know I'm just under 20 minutes of recording, so guess it works out. Alright. Round 6. Yeah, I sat there for a good 20 minutes. Now, I will say this much. I did go ahead and see it, because I was like, the last boss, I don't remember. Like, I don't remember any of these bosses. The moment I looked at it, I went, wait a minute, these are actually supposed to be really easy, if I remember right. And they are. So I was like, it's just like, Jesus, why do they make some of these so, like, they make the raid ones so difficult. And they make these ones so easy to play. I will never understand that. You know what, I better do this, this, and both of them are damaged. That one's dead, attacks on it, it's dead. That's pretty much what I watch it for, just to get an idea what these bosses are gonna do. Love everything that's underwater with this game. Okay, you say that, Bismarck, but I really doubt you fitting in here. Big bastards. Well, I guess I'm going for another mage ballad just so I can use another, granite death as much as I want. Oh, no. Alrighty. Enemies are dead. Not a free dub. Now how do we arrive where we're supposed to be? How much further we got? Oh my god, another group of enemies. Tiresome creatures, you're freaking telling me, man. Goodness. I'll give everybody a little boost. Why does it sound like somebody's playing a guitar right now? It sounds like it's a weapon. Then reinitiate that, get that, and target that. Aha, we killed a jellyfish. Clever bastards. The heat is free for okay. Oh, I thought I heard a freaking trumpet. I don't know what the hell that was. Just English music. see where it goes. I'm in the clear. This ray, I think it just fires it off in one direction. Yeah, that's what I thought. Enough damage. Oh yeah, and it gives us this bleeding effect, that's right. And I think if I remember right, the goal is to kill the original because it just spawned another one in. So if you kill the original, oh my god, I got hit by that. I'm an idiot. Yeah, good thing I got that heal for it. I bet I know why our character bleeds after getting hit by that. It's probably because of the eardrums. Bitch screech so loud. Plain weirdness. Is that what that said? Or did it say weirdness? I also think this one, I think the clone that it gets too, I don't think it actually does as much damage as the original does. Well, maybe not, well no, it does more damage, I should say. It does more damage, but I think its health, it feels like, isn't it? Like, it might have a tiny bit of a difference in terms of the damage it can receive. Yay, I got a ring that I'll never wear. It's like me and my freaking watch, and I only just started wearing it. I have an Apple Watch too, but I quit wearing it. I just lost interest in it. At the time, it made sense to get it, but I don't know, man. I just feel like giving it to somebody else so they can use it. I just don't find much use out of them anymore. Let's do this. Hold on this shadow bite and everything. Might need it in the future. They're hitting that, I'll hit this one. Wow, that one's still alive. How are those guys getting... Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's what I thought it might have been. No. There's a lot of you guys here. That, this, and this. Yeah, it'll be fine. It's only good damage. Kill all these bastards off. Get on us. Oh yeah, that's the one we're really good. He has a couple abilities that I'm wary of. Okay, so that's the hammer. We want to stay inside the sword. 2,000. Oh yeah, that's that ability. Oh god, I still have Apex Arrow. I completely forgot I had that. Cyclone, hit dead center again. Target down. That's easy dub. Hey, yeah. Fair bit of damage, I think, got done with that. Any more? It's another set. Pretty much all you have to do is really just kill these guys first so they can't spawn in a bunch of these enemies. Kill that one first. The other ones are going to spawn, so there's nothing we can really do on that front to kill the others. They pretty much died at the same time. I think this gets us close to fighting the last boss. Turtle Man! And do that, this, do this, 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 this. Oh, don't forget about this, and this. Death Grip, I think about, what, right about here is where we're going to want to stand? Don't follow. Why the hell did you follow? This one. goal is to try to stop as many of those ads from spawning as humanly possible. Okay, there should be a gap somewhere here. Just have to find it. Here. I made it. Jeez. So we're not going to be able to stop all of them from spawning, but God knows we can at least stop some of them. Let's just attack. I know this one. Like I said, I actually thought this boss was a lot harder than this, but I guess my memory does not serve me right. This was actually probably one of the easier bosses I ever fought. Nearly done. We got it. Okay, nothing I need. Zoom in real quick. Yes, I got player accommodation. Always find good news. Although I think this will be the last episode I record today. I actually thought I'd have time for one more, but I guess that dungeon took longer to find than
This
originally
structure must have served an important function. And here are yet more crystals.
I too noted the crystal repository on the way. The Benthos seem to employ them in their spellcasting.
In such vessels did the ancients preserve concepts, ideal forms to be drawn upon in the act of creation. That so great an abundance should reside here lendeth credence to Ishtola's conclusion.
Thank you all for joining us at the Anyder and these most perilous times. By the summoning of Zodiac have we been granted a reprieve, yet, immutable as the laws he as woven may seem, they will not serve of star doom. Nay, should we continue down this path, our fate will be the same. I said as much at the convocation, of course, but the stubborn fools turned a deaf ear to my warnings. I had hoped that the defector at least would side with us, but I regret to report our overtures have gone unanswered. Whither tend your thoughts, Venant? Where you lead, we will follow. I shall not speak ill of the convocation. They too seek to only to secure the future of our star. Yet it is plain that when our continent's a permanent solution. That being the case, we must ask ourselves a simple question. Are we prepared to pursue our chosen course, even should it mean suffering the eternal condemnation of our brethren? If so, I see no further reason to demur. Let us bring forth a light that shall ever after keep the darkness in check.
So, it was they who first summoned Hydaelyn.
Their discussion did seem to imply as much, yes. I cannot say I have ever heard of this Venar before.
For a certainty, Emmet Selk never uttered the name, speak though he did, of the schism which Zodiark's advent wrought upon mankind. Some were of the viewpoint that his power must needs be restrained, and to that end they call forth she who would serve as his shackles. We now know that it was this Venar to whom they looked for leadership.
And that this place, in all likelihood, served as their headquarters. The presence of such intimate records attests to that. I would hear what else they have to tell us. All of it. Did anyone see the source of the image? The device there? Then let us see what other secrets it holds.
Well, please, why must it be you? If I may speak plainly, I would soon it were any other. You are a leader, none can take your place. You know as well as I, but few support our cause, far fewer than those that place their faith in Zodiark. If Hydaelyn stand a chance of opposing him, I am the only one who might suffice as her heart. Rest assured, however, I shall not vanish from this world. The form I take shall ever remain my choice. Then I will press you no more. No, only know this. You will be sorely missed. I wonder, is this how the convocation felt about Elidibus? It's out of power.
What? Forgive me, but did that not strongly imply that Elidibus sacrificed himself to become Zodiark's heart?
7 hells. Then who or what are we dealing with?
Wheel. That was fun to learn. I'd always assumed Elidus would be the same ilk as Labre and himself, but the real Elidus sacrificed himself before the Sundering. Makes no sense. But this village shows intimate ties with Cania and Anyder may readily be discerned from the common element in their names. Based on mine observation, 'tis like the forms of housed here, great unto the academia only when required, and thence returned for safekeeping. Yet such procedural minutiae are of largely academic interest, I concede. 'Tis unto the parties which do frequent these institutions that our thoughts should rightly turn, especially as far as Vanat in the convocation of the 14. Say not of the matter of Elidus. So Vanat was the one fighting for... Sounds like us. There I thought it was thinking immortal was bad. Would someone explain to me what we're meant to kill be wait blah 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 blah. Explain to me how we're meant to kill a being who doesn't technically exist. Then we might be able to activate the device again. I'd like to hear those discussions ended. The device appears to activate via a form of ethereal attunement, unlike an aetherite. Beyond that, I can say little for certain, save that we should take this opportunity to see what other records it contains. No response, confounded. If I may, my lady, the panel did formerly emit a soft, yet perceptible glow. That it doth so no longer may betoken the depletion of some essential energy within. Given how long it has lain dormant, I think it's fortunate it functioned at all. This may be, but if we can get to work again, we'll be leaving with more questions than we've answered. The White Robe emissary hath even named itself Elidibus, yet if the shade spoke true, Elidibus ceased to be ear when the Sundering came to pass. This called to mind a truth that Emmett Silk did once feel in passing. The names by which we know our foes are not given to Ascians at birth. Rather, they are titles of office, afforded to individuals of merit at such time as the role becometh vacant. Perchance the Elidibus of Zodiark's heart and the emissary with whom we are acquainted be not one and the same, but predecessor and successor. Possible if the previous Elidibus perished before the final days, the one we know could still be a survivor of the Sundering. And yet something in that explanation rings false. Remain for a time, I would not abandon my attempts to revive the device so soon. There is much to learn here, I can feel it. Matters of aetherology I have none capable of thee. If there existeth means to learn more, thou will surely find it. Without us engaged, we shall attend to matters on the surface. You may enter the number of NPC avatars. Oh yeah, to use the trust. Okay. While the Sheriff Fighters have raised more questions than they have answered, it is not possible that Y'shtola will gain access to additional records, and if nothing else, we have spared Yulmore from invasion. The answers never did come to us neatly with a bow. We'll get to the bottom of things eventually. Hopefully this will make the Benthos think twice before raiding the stores of their fellow Undo again. Should really not working alone. Knowing Y'shtola? Probably not. We want to cover Elidibus' true origins, we may yet come to understand his designs. To that end, Y'shtola must needs be afforded as much time as she doth require to complete her investigation. To that extent, that such things are within our control, yes. Speaking of which, perhaps we might trouble the exile for news of his progress with the spirit vessel. We will no doubt wish to hear of our own discoveries as well, such as they are. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I was going to end the episode and then it gets into another cutscene. God damn it. I actually just remembered that when I did that. It's like, wait a minute, wasn't this the one where I wanted to end where I had to quit before and I had to keep
what's
going?
Going on? Ah, excellent timing. For me, in any case. We have a problem. The vast majority of those gathered here are presently in the employ of the Guard or else one of the facets, and no longer wish to be so. In principle, all are free to change vocation at any time. But a city does require a certain number of people in these positions if it is to continue to function. For the moment, I have asked them to postpone their resignation until such time as replacements can be found. As you may have surmised, we have the Warrior of Light to thank for this.
It's you! The Warrior of Darkness! You understand, don't you? Someone's going to have to look after this place once you're gone. We just want to be ready to do our bit when the time comes.
And not only here, but everywhere. Which is why we've got to get out there and lend a hand to those in need. That's what you did, isn't it? Even if it was just little things at the start. You helped people.
People, chocobos, you name it.
And we're trying to do the same. We may have our sky back, but there's no shortage of people who still need help. If we follow in your footsteps, then I choose to believe we too can be heroes one day. Even warriors of light.
What are we to say to that? We can hardly tell them they are mistaken. They seek but to do good, as you have.
But no more can we stand idly by and suffer a paragon's scheme to proceed unchallenged.
What's happening to the sky?
Wicked White. Oh no!
By the 12.
A star shower.
I hear a voice.
You and all? Then why does it feel like it's inside my head? Hear? Feel? Think?
I hear it.
Me too.
Did I not tell you, my friends? You are warriors of light! You're back! What you hear is the voice of light itself, and it has blessed you with its power. Welcome to the fold!
I'm a warrior of light.
I've been chosen?
I got a go. I got a gold star.
Me, a hero.
Wait! The falling stars, were they your doing? And why do you need warriors of light?
What, am I to reveal my plans simply because you asked? Nay, I think not. Though the stars, I acknowledge mine. A convenient illusion apt to awaken what little is left of the power that once resided in your sundered souls. That which you and yours call the echo. And an echo it is, of a symphony, but a fraction of what men in their completeness once possessed. Even those among you who tower over others in the gift have only the faintest trace of it. But though sundered and forgotten through death and mocking rebirth, it has persisted. A whisper of our past, burned into your very ether, along with the sight of our end. Through the rekindling of memory, I have awoken the ability, just as Hydaelyn is wont to do when she has need of new minions.
The echo hath ever been thought a gift from Hydaelyn, a boon granted solely to her chosen. Yet thou wouldst claim she merely awakeneth the power that men should hearken unto? Her voice. Given the perceived simultaneity of her call and the awakening of her chosen's capacity to hear it, it is only natural that we thus attributed the source of the gift. Yet if, in truth, the echo is a prerequisite for hearing her voice, one might surmise that her call never ceaseth, such that all who awaken to their innate gift might receive of the blessing of light at the self-same instant. In sooth, we bore witness to this but moments ago. At the sight of the star shower, full many in the crowd did speak of hearing a voice in their minds, did they not?
Just so. And whenever Hydaelyn has need of new servants, she is quick to pluck comets from the heavens or create illusions of the same.
Why then didst thou conjure this vision, full knowing that thine age-old foe would thus claim those awakened to the gift?
Foe? You must be mistaken. As you see, I am a warrior of light. And together with my comrades in arms, I shall save the world. Just like you.
You're telling me not one single person stood further back and see that sumbitch do that? And there he goes again, though I don't suppose he would have given us any honest answer about his history had he stayed. At least I myself did that. I not like what it's pretended. Having been treated so ambiguous a demonstration, I cannot well conclude all but that the star showers are indeed instrumental in weakening the echo. Though we need not attribute to such greatness all Elidibus hath claimed, but he too shall seek of this star's salvation for one. Silly though it is, I'm certain our friends in the God will use the echo well, or good intentions at least. Reminds me of it. It did remind me of Amuro. I mean, all the fear and the sadness. The more Elidibus reveals, the less I understand, but that he's made a fine mess of things is plain. I just hope I could just not walk back into the damn ocular with this. Is he going then? I'd manage to persuade a number of our would-be deserters to reconsider, or at least delay their departure, but as many are deaf to my entreaties. Young Thaler and Vernon among them, I am sorry to say they have quit the guard. Nevertheless, I wish them well. Whatever Liz's plans for them might be, the pair have only ever been most bent, blah blah blah. They only had the best of intentions, blah 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 blah. I can hardly blame them for thinking themselves heroes elect, not after having been blessed with the echo, and it's not as if they've shown the requisite spirit. I quite agree, though the impetus for their sudden departure may have been words falsely spoken. The men and women in whose footsteps they would follow are heroes in truth, warriors of light, Ardbert, yourself most of all. And so I would ask a favor of you, speak with them ere they embark on a journey and furnish them with what wisdom you can. They've set off for the Amara launch, but you should still be able to catch them if you leave now. Worth the effort, I'd say. If I recall correctly, the Eorzeans here took the time to usher you out into the wider world, many moons ago. I think that the comparison rather flatters. They learned Vonard, but the point still stands. It would doubtless be greatly encouraged were the Warrior of Darkness herself to see them off. If thou art willing, I pray thee go. Thou mayst safely leave the rest of unfolding that which did transpire and Anamnesis to us. Okay, so they're going off into there. I'm heading somewhere else. I'm going back to the inn. I gotta end this episode. I gotta end it. This one took longer. This is probably like almost a 50-minute episode for you guys. Actually, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. It's almost 40 to 50. I'd say 40 or 50. It's not a bad estimate to go off of. Because I think we started at 9:10. It was almost 9:30. It was a little bit under 9:30 whenever I did the dungeon. So if it was just under 9:30, about 20-minute wait. So yeah, it's almost another 20 minutes. Yeah, so we're probably about 40 minutes in, maybe 45. Alright though, but as I said before, I do have to unfortunately end the episode, guys. We are plenty over on time. I do not have time to do a 4th episode today, which is fine. I got 7 episodes done. That's a week's worth. I'm very happy with yesterday and today. So with that, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. We come back, ladies and gents. We will see Thaler and Vonard off as they too become warriors of light. But unfortunately, as we saw from Elidibus, he has a way of being able to have them believe it. More importantly, just through the thanks that he understands it. I mean, Silk must understand, and Lord Brea must understand, which is all it takes is showing us that star shower to get everybody's souls awakened to form pretty much as much as you want in terms of Warriors of Light. But see, this is my issue. I'm pretty sure we know Arbert's soul is still with us. I don't know if there's a way for him to be able to just yell, "Hey, bitch, you ain't me," and then flick him off and then go back dormant, and then your character takes over again. I'm just saying. That's just me. Maybe he can't do it. Maybe he can. I do know that when we fought Emmett Selk, he was able to speak for a brief moment, and then our character regained control and did everything on her own. So, I don't know. That's just me. So, please do those things, guys, and I'll be sure to see you guys next time. Thanks.